The type of paper you have for your bullet journals does matter. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Marie. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Join me as I'm going around a couple different stores looking for the perfect bullet journal after I had a little bit of a fail. Okay, good start. This is a good start. Artist Loft. I do like their pens and pencils already, so hopefully the paper is just as accommodating as the pens. Ooh. This is already a good sign because with the paper I had, literally you could see straight through it. So this is a good possibility, and I have color options. This is great. I like color options. Don't mind me. This is absolutely normal behavior. Thank you. I didn't even see this one. This one's really cute. The pricing is not bad either for all of these bullet journals. So while the pricing is good, I'm gonna take advantage. I'm getting all the colors. We're just getting all the colors. I have good reason for this. This is a forever kind of project. Now, I know I got overexcited at Michael's, and this is completely on me, but discovering after I had grabbed like 7 different types of the bullet journals that they were the exact same paper weight of the one I already had that I was having the issues with. So we have to try again. On to another stop. We are going to check out and see what Hobby Lobby has. Usually not here for bullet journals, but let's see what the options are. Okay, so usually I can find the bullet journals or any kind of journals along with the mixed media and the sketching sections. Not always, but every time I've gone, this seems to be pretty consistent at a Hobby Lobby. Okay, so I see that they have bullet journals, which is a good sign. However, I have no idea how thick the paper is. I can't get something if I don't understand what it is. Oh, and then they're taunting with me with a 2-pack. 175 pages each. It still doesn't say the thickness of the paper. This kind of hurts my feelings because I don't want to like open these and ruin them for somebody else, but I don't know what it is. I don't know, I'm already so heartbroken about the one that I had that I can't use anymore because of all the ghosting I've had in every single page. I don't want to take a chance with another one. I think this is a flop. We're gonna have to go somewhere else. Okay, so I know I said I wouldn't, but I actually did open up one of those packages to kind of check out the weight and the thinness, opacity of the paper. It was just as thin as the other paper, so it would have been an absolute failure if I had bought any of those, which is such a bummer. I did not know it was going to be this hard. Actually, like, kind of annoyed. It's okay. On to the next store. Right now, you'll see that I am going through every single journal, regardless of the cover, because I'm looking specifically for journals that are dot grids. Dot grids seem to be the most ideal type when you're trying to do a bullet journal. Now, what you need to be looking out for while you're doing this is you're looking for journals that have a higher GSM or grams per square inch. So higher the GSM, the thicker the paper. So that is what you need to be watching out for. So basically the issue I was having with my journal was every single time I would write a page, I like to highlight and make it look really pretty and bring out like the best in every single page. But the problem was when I turned the page, you could see it on the other side. And I'm going to show you guys this when I get back home and after I've looked through every single place that I can look. So as you can see, I made a lot of stops. This was not all just one day. This was spaced out between 2 days, I believe, because you'll see my kind of like an outfit change. And as soon as I get home, it's like comfy clothes all around. But when I was at Five Below, I was looking at that one dot journal and it didn't say what the GSMs were. So I'm like, okay. One, it's also a spiral notebook. I'm not about that because I feel like that takes away space that I could be utilizing and, you know, making grander journal prompts and journal layouts. So I'm very specific. While I'm not good at this, I'm getting very specific on the type of look I'm going for. I don't want something that has a spiral to it because it takes away from my paper. It has to be a dot journal. I don't want a grid journal. I don't want line paper. It's like the more you go into this, you'll find your own style. And man, am I a particular kind of person. Is it good? I don't know. I'm okay with it for now. But if this gets any more difficult, I'm gonna have to like maybe just deal with it and go with maybe like line paper or something. I don't know. I don't want to do it though. All right, last chance to get an updated bullet journal. Barnes & Noble, please don't do us wrong. Like I said, last chance. I was really over stopping at so many different places. I mean, you saw I went to Michael's, went to Hobby Lobby, I went to Five Below. I even went to Burlington looking for a bullet journal. Like last option was going to be online, and I really did not want to go that route because you go online and now you are opening how many different websites you can go to find specific bullet journals. And then you have different brands. They have, you know, their whole different style of things. I was not ready to start going through all of these different websites. Like my tried and true is Amazon. If Amazon doesn't have it, that's the end of it. And I just have to be okay with it. But thankfully, while I was at Barnes & Noble, they did end up having a bullet journal that was 144 GSM. Because it was higher than the 100 GSM, I decided, you know, maybe that's going to be a good route to go because it is thicker than the 100 GSM. Maybe this is going to be the way to go. So I did. I know it looks like I got two, but I was looking at the pink and the red. And honestly, I was looking for a blue or a green as well, but they just didn't have blue or green in a dot grid. So I did just end up going for the pink. And I was like, okay, you know, take it to the front, check out, and here we go. Let's try it. And just like that, we are back at home with the new bullet journal, and I'm going to see if this was worth the intense run around to see if they have a better bullet journal than the one I currently have. So let's review the issues with the old bullet journal. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it as clearly as I can, but I'm going to show you. So the issue that I'm having is everything that is on the previous page, you can clearly see right there. That I can't do it. Every time I look at it, I can clearly see last week's. It's right there. It's right there. That is what they call ghosting. It was not something I was familiar with when I started journaling. I thought it was just, you know, not a big deal. I was like, oh, well, maybe you just got the wrong pens or blah, 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 blah. Like, I know what I'm doing. So I tested out. As I have learned, you test out your pens. Every single pen I tested, you could see coming through. Every single one. The only thing that did not go through was a ballpoint pen and a pencil. And you know what? I didn't like that. I don't want to go back to like high school and start writing with a pencil again. I like to think I'm beyond that. I'm old enough that I shouldn't have to write in pencil. I'm gonna stand by that. Like, I'll get a pencil to open things. I really thought I had another, whatever. Please don't write on my brand new book. Catch here, maybe? Skeezers. Skeezers are the option. Yeah, there we go. All right, so now that I've got the brand new notebook open, what I'm gonna have to do is do a couple test pages. Honestly, like, I'm not a huge pink person, but this is actually pretty cute. I don't mind it. Okay, so cute. I'm gonna go to the last page. That feels very different. Feels kind of like waxy in a sense. I don't know. I'm nervous about this. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a couple of the pens that I use while I do my journaling. Like, it's mainly these three. I think, actually, no, it's these four. My other pen is attached to my daily journals. Ta-da! These are the 4 pens that I use. Let me see if any of these are going to like leak through the page. And in a sense, so I guess there are 2 different ways it could go through the page. It could either ghost, where you just see the shadow, or it could bleed, where you literally see it on the other side, which not good. Also, minute fall hit. Had to bring out my fall coffee cup and get some pumpkin spice creamer. Okay, let's get this test on. So this first one is Artist Loft. So I'm going to do a little script, dot, Artist Loft, 0.7. Okay. I'll show you in a second. My reaction, you probably already know what I'm feeling about this. Dot, and this is Staedtler Triplus fine liner. Adorable. Okay, don't look at the others. Don't look at the others. Ready? Wee. Dot, Uniball, Signo. There's that one. And the last one is another Staedtler pigment fine liner, which I think is dying. 0.05. All right. They're all ghosting. Every single one, except the pigment fine liner, is ghosting onto the other page. What is this? Like, I really thought I was onto something. So how thick do these pages need to be for something to not go through? So this was a bust. This was a $28 bust. Now I'm going to have to go online. I'm going to have to find something that's higher than a 120, 144. This is 144. I didn't think the paper mattered that much. More I am journaling, it absolutely does. This is, I don't want to use a pencil, but that may be what I have to do if I really want to get this journal going for the month of September. I'm really late getting started. All right, till next time. Once I get that journal, I will show you guys what I got. And, you know, not every single one of these videos is going to be an absolute success, as much as I wish it was. But it's okay. We learn as we go. But now you know the thickness of the paper does matter. And so does the type of pens you use.